if A equals 3, B is equal to -8, C equals 5, we're going to evaluate the expression, and here's the absolute value bars, folks. Opposite of A minus B plus C, and we want to do that as one big clump and then take the absolute value of whatever we come up with inside there. So again, we're going to say A is 3, B is -8, C equals 5, and we're going to try to evaluate this expression of opposite of A minus B plus C with absolute value bars encircling it. So let's see what happens on that, all right? Let's see what we've got going here. This is actually an interesting looking problem as I started looking at it while we were talking there. What's going to happen here? Well, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to rewrite the expression out here. You can do this at home also. The opposite of A, just that, we're going to take and change the sign of 3. And we're going to also say we're going to subtract B, and then we're going to add C. And all these absolute value bars basically say once we work inside of here, we'll make sure we have a positive value at the end, if it's possible. Oh, a little tease right there, because I've seen something coming in. Most of you all probably have also. So let's look and see what happens. Keep the bars. We haven't lost them yet. We're going to keep them around for a little bit. Let's substitute. Now, let me caution you. When we do one like this, we're going to say the opposite of A. In this case, A is 3, so I'm going to put a -3 right down there. I don't like to call it negative A, although it's easy to do that, and sometimes I will have guilt about it. I will do that occasionally, but it really means the opposite. For if A had been a -3, we would put a +3. We would have changed the sign, all right? But we have a +3, change it to a negative. Now, let's go to the minus B here. B is a -8. Be careful. We want to make sure we have that minus a negative, all right? And then on the tail end out here, C just kind of hangs out. It's pretty nice going along for the ride. There we have it, +5, all right? Now, let's see what this is going to do for us. Let's see what this is going to do for us. That's right, everything's correct on there, is it not? All right. So let's see what's going to happen. We're going to put a plus and plus right there. And now I think things are going to look pretty good here. Actually, it looks like it's going to come out to be a nice positive number. If I had put a if I'd put an 8 in here for B, we would have a different story, all right? But that's not the case. So let's play it out here and see where this is going to go. I see -3 plus 8 is going to give us 5. 5 plus 5 is going to give us 10. We still have these absolute value bars. Now I want to make sure everybody understands absolute value bars does not mean change the sign. I have some students who try to do that when they see absolute value. If it starts positive, oh, it's going to be negative. No, no. It simply says this is how far away from 0 we are, and that is a +10. So there is your value to get us started here today with a problem of the day. Again, we have a -3. We're going to subtract that -8, which makes it go positive, and add another 5. I'm getting 13 and -3. I'm getting 5 and 5. However I look at it, I'm getting a 10. And it's positive, and it stays positive.
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.